Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to the Water Bear podcast. So, this is a special episode. This is a Halloween episode. And as you all know, we've been talking about the icks of every zodiac sign for this season six. So, this episode is no different in that respect. We're still going to be talking about the icks of each zodiac sign. And tonight we're talking about Libra. But before we get into that, a few things we want to check off the list real quick. So, again, welcome to the Water Bear podcast. Thanks so much for joining. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If this is every episode that you've been watching, then welcome again. Also, go ahead and join the Drip family. And remember that sharing is caring, but subscribing is thriving. So, hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified for any content that comes through. Also, you can catch the Drip every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, because it's Water Bear podcast, you'll hear me say catch the Drip a lot. And basically, that just means every episode will air on Thursday of each week. So, also, if you have not already done so, you can follow me on social media on Instagram at Poetic, and that's PEAUXETIC. And then on TikTok, it's PEAUXETIC. Same spelling there, almost just with the number 7 at the end. So you'll want to make sure that you add that in there too. And so we always start off with a famous person of the zodiac sign that I have on. So James Bunton is my special guest for tonight. And before I mention that famous person, let's go ahead and do his social media as well. On Instagram, Distinguished Gentleman 1906. So in case y'all don't know how to spell it, it's all together. One word. It's DISTINGUISHEDGENTLEMAN 1906. So, of course, with the 1906, y'all probably already know what fraternity he's part of, the best one. And you can also follow him on TikTok at JRB1906. So, a famous Libra, in case you all did not know, is Donald Glover. You may be scratching your head thinking, who is Donald Glover? Some people may know him if you're really into his acting, but he's also known as Childish Gambino. He is a Libra. And so before I bring James out, just a little bit about him. I have known him for quite some time. I think it's been like over 10 years or so. And so he is the owner of Math Academy LLC. And so I definitely want him to be able to talk about that here today as well. I am anything math is kind of beyond me because I know how to count money in simple numbers, but that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and without further ado, I'm going to bring James out to join us here. Hey, what's up, James? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Hello, Fred. How you doing?
Hey, what's up,
All right.
Fred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing?
All right. You hear me now?
Yes.
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. I can't complain. Happy Halloween to you.
Yes, same thing to you. So hello to all of your followers. I want to speak to everybody just to get salutations and greetings out the way. I don't want to be rude.
Hey, no,
on
you
your show,
good.
but hello.
No, you good. You good. Glad to have you on. So before we kind of dive in, is there anything that you want to say about your business or anything just like personal that you want to plug? Anything like that?
Well, I'll just say that Math Academy Tutorial Services LLC caters to students in grades pre-K all the way through college. And what I do is either home sit in or replace a regular teacher for a homeschool teacher for students that are homeschooled or doing virtual classes. and I work with students who are still in public school, and they come to me after school from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and get extended help, rigorous work dealing in math, just extending them beyond where they are academically.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. And so what made you decide to get into that and to start it?
So took the gift God blessed me with, which was I
Okay.
was a math teacher before, and now I own my own business doing the same thing I did when I was in the classroom, and making more money, having more fun is less stressful. Don't have to
Hey,
worry about
that's
all of the before, after school meetings, all of the trainings. So it's really good to work for myself doing what I love to do, which is
okay.
helping students grow in math.
Hey, it sounds like a win-win right there.
Yeah, it is. In the comfort of my own home as well.
Right. Oh, okay. See, oh yeah, that's even better. All right, all right. So if you don't mind sharing your birthday with the viewers and the listeners.
So I am October 18th. So shout
Okay.
out to all the people that are born on October 18th, regardless of the year. We are the best ones. So we are the, as I call it, the lower end of the Libra scale, which
Okay.
we have a higher scale in my belief that the later part of September to mid-October are the higher side. Then you have the lower side of the scale, which is the middle part of October all the way to the end of the Libra season. So I believe we
Okay.
are the lower side, which I will break down to you once we get into the interview. But yeah, shout
Okay.
out to all the October 18th birthdays, twins, and all the Libras in general.
Okay. Okay. Hey, well, I'll say, hey, let's go ahead and get into it. So
Let's
what
do
do
it.
you think? What do you think is the difference between the September or as you say, like the lower end and the higher end Libras?
Uh, once one thing I can call out for sure, the lower end of the Libra scale, because everybody think it's balanced because that's what the zodiac sign shows, but it's really tilted. And I think the lower
Mm.
part of the Libra scale is the difference between the higher scale and the lower side of it. I feel like we are more serious minded. We don't play no games with people. As you can see, I got my I'm done with people and shirt on.
Hey.
We cut you,
Notice
we
it.
cut you absolutely no slack. Like we are the type of people that we don't care if you're at church, at work, wherever you clown, we clowning right there. And there's no pulling you to the side, or I'm gonna text you later, or I'm gonna send you this email. No,
Uh-huh.
we need you right then and there. So
Right.
we are the no nonsense, zero tolerance, cutthroat people.
Okay. Okay. And I can kind of see that because, and I don't know if it's because with the October Libras, you're kind of bumping up against Scorpio a little
Right,
bit. Because I will say I've worked for um, a couple of Libras actually as my boss. And I tell people this all the time, and they're actually, I guess you could say, a little bit closer to September, even if they are in October. Um, People say Virgo is very meticulous, but in a work setting or in a professional setting, I think Libra will actually rival Virgo, in my opinion.
and that's very interesting because Virgo to me or Libra's compatibility partner. Like any Virgo that I've met or
Mhm.
dated, I mean, it's like we were like like this. It's like that is my one of my compatible zodiac signs that I
Is
know for
Virgo. Really?
sure. Any Virgo that I meet,
Huh. Okay, I never
I
knew
know
that.
we're
I
going to be
never
on
knew.
good grounds.
Okay. Okay. I never
So,
knew that Virgo and Libra had that compatibility like that, but that's interesting.
uh, I hope
Oh,
that
can you
went
still hear
through.
me?
Yes, that's my compatibility. Yeah,
Okay.
Libra. So on the
Yeah, it
sexual
did. It
side of
did definitely
things,
go through. It
okay,
was just a little bit of a lag, but
it's
it
like a
did go
delay
through.
on my. Okay, so it's not just me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but no, I got what you were saying though. So you're saying that Virgos um are very compatible with Libras?
Yes, I'll take a Virgo any day.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And so let's see. We got a
Somebody
comment
said Virgo
here
makes
from
their friends. I agree, Michael. I'll agree with you. Virgos are my compatible zodiac. Like hands down, any day. I pick a Virgo over any other sign.
really. Now when you say that, do you mean um you would pick a Virgo over any other sign as far as you talking just friendship, relationship, or just in general?
Friendship, relationship, partnership, business wise,
Anything.
it's
Okay.
always like we are the same type of people. They are very easy going back. So they're like my calm to my storm because I'm very hot headed at times, which most
Okay.
side of the Libras of that scale, we are very hot tempered. But you got to get us there. You have to get us there because I tell folks we are the best friends you'll ever have. We'll give you the shirt off our back. Just don't
Yeah.
cross us wrong.
Yeah, really.
Just
Yeah.
don't cross
I
us
will say
wrong.
Libras are very loyal.
Yeah, because I get a lot of time people say, well, "Oh, you just look so nice and happy going all the time," and then when they see me going off, they were like, "Oh, you know." And I try to tell people I have not been singing "Oh How I Love Jesus" all my life. So when you see me,
Don't try me.
I'm not trying to hear no scriptures, and I thought you was a church boy. I'm not trying to hear none of that because you brought that out of me. So
Right, right.
yeah, so that I think Libras in general, but I know I'm dealing with because my birthday is on the 18th of October, and I'm on the end of that Libra season. I know we go off. We go,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
we will go
yes.
off.
That is true. And Michael says, I can kind of see that because both signs are both usually eager to help each other solve problems,
Yep,
which both signs are problem solvers. I think
we
that's
are.
spot on. Yeah.
Michael,
They
I
are
agree with you.
very,
Follow me,
very good.
Michael, because I'm telling you, Michael, you and I would be good friends. Follow me if you
Yes, and he
two
says
can
that the two
forgive and
can
move
forgive
forward.
and
We
move forward.
can.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah.
forgive and move forward, but that don't mean we go. Because my cutoff game is strong, Carlos. Like if I'm done with you, that's it. It's
That's
like you're,
it.
it's like you're dead to me, and I hate to be that way because I know that's not the Christian thing or the Christian way to go.
Hey, I
But
get it.
you got this many chances with me. One. That's
Oh,
it.
oh, just it. Okay, just okay.
One.
So you bring up something interesting. Okay, so that's that's interesting to hear because that almost sounds like more of an Aquarius trait. But I know we're in the same zodiac family in a sense
Right.
because we're air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini.
Right.
Um, so okay, so that brings me to the ick of Libra. So there's two things that I've heard about Libra
Okay.
that maybe would get on people's nerves. So I just want to hear from you if you agree or disagree with these, or maybe if you think there's one that's bigger than
Okay.
either of these two. Now, the first one, I will say I did not even hear about this until last year. It was an episode on the podcast I did last year and during last season. And the guest, he said that he's heard that people say Libras lie a lot. And I was like, what? I had never heard that before. But apparently that's a thing. And I guess with my algorithm, I don't know what it is, but it seemed like after that episode, I kept getting all these reels and stuff popping up talking about Libras lying, whatever. So I've heard that one. And then I've also heard the biggest one to me is the indecisiveness. That's what I've heard most.
Okay. So the line Libra, to me, this very cliche because it's almost like something that rhymes, or it's very catchy line Libras.
Right.
You know, our zodiac signs lie.
Well, true. Yeah.
No, not one other zodiac signs lie less than the other one do. Our zodiac signs lie, but again, I think it's just something somebody made up years ago that's sounds catchy to the ears, and now everybody says it. But again, what zodiac sign does not lie. So
That's true.
I always tell people, oh, that's very honest with you. I'm gonna tell you like it is, regardless if. And the other one, you said the other equals just throwing it out there, decisive. So no, those two X about Libras are false.
Wait. Okay, so so the second part cut out a little bit. So I know you were saying, which I do agree, every sign lies to some degree, or every sign may have some type of a thing that they may lie about. But
Right.
so you're saying that you don't think that Libras are indecisive either?
No, I'm one, and
Really? Okay.
most Libras that I run it across, I keep a notepad next to me. I keep a notebook. I keep something that I can write and jot notes down on day in and day out, even if I wake up. I consider myself to be one of the most, and it's not just because I run a business, but running your own business, being a sole proprietor of your own business, I have to do everything: the accounting, the invoices, the lessons. I have to prepare the notes. I have to do so many different hats and wear so many capes to where I can't afford to be indecisive, unorganized, unsure about anything. And I don't see that. I don't get that from any Libra that we're indecisive.
Really?
Once I say I'm doing this, my mind is already there. This is what I'm doing, and this go follow A all the way down to Z. And if anything goes out of order, it could probably easily throw me off. But I'm quickly to adjust. I'm very quick to adjust. But being indecisive about oh, I'm going to do this today. Oh no. Oh yes, I'm going to do it. Oh no, we're not
You're
like
not gonna
that.
do that. Okay.
No, we're not. And I don't roll with nobody that's indecisive like that because, again, when I say I'm getting ready to do something, that's the goal. And so be switching, going back and forward, no, we're not playing them games at all.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I can kind of see that because I do think that, and this has just been my experience, not with all Libras, but with some, where and it sounds like this is probably not you. But I've seen a lot of times where in business, a Libra is very sure of themselves. Like you said, there's no second guessing, there's no questioning. But when it comes to personal matters, I've had close Libra friends that might say, "Hey, Carlos, what you think about that?" And then they're like, "Well, but what about this?" So it's like I've found in my personal experience that Libras might not stand as firm in their personal life.
Oh wow. Okay. And like I said, I'm open to receive. It's a bit surprising. We are
Most
okay.
Libras are people pleasers. Oh, I can see that.
I could see it too, but I'm the type of person. If anybody encounters my life, like I tell people, I don't meet strangers. And the second I see you and we start conversing, if I feel like I've known you all my life and you know me all mine because I'm an open book. Now, being an open book don't mean I'm going to let you into all of the personal spaces of my life. There are some boundaries. There are a lot of boundaries. But to be well, I'm going to be this way one day, and then the next day you see me, I'm a totally different person. No, you're going to get this James, this JB, this Alpha,
all the time.
Business owner. You're going to get him consistently. I do not change on people because one thing about it, again, that's that scale. So when you're saying Libras, just like any other sign, you got some that start a different month, and then you got most that finishes the other month. So it's kind of hard to really place it, almost like we're two different individuals in one.
Okay.
So I would hate to ask, what are those birthdays of the people that you're dealing with, those Libras? Are they the upper part or the lower part?
Well, okay, so a couple, one of them, our fraternity brother, actually, one of my close friends, he's passed away now, but his birthday was October 15th. So kind of close to yours. But I will say, if I'm really looking back on it, most of the ones that were kind of indecisive like that in their personal lives, they were the late September Libras, or
Okay.
maybe
So,
early October. Uh-oh, it's kind of cutting out a little bit.
and that's why I say it's shocking.
Okay.
Okay, let me know.
No,
To
it's
me,
good
when
now.
you said
Yeah.
that, I'm like, the first thing that came to my mind was Sagittarius. Okay. But when you threw that ick out, I'm like, oh, that's a Sagittarius for sure. Being indecisive, because
Really?
I know several who are yes, very indecisive. And I don't do anything. I don't do anything with them. No going out to eat, no going on trips. I would not take a trip with you. No, I don't care if it's up the street, because I don't know what I'm going to get. And I'm like, and
Wait.
then I get to out your head, and then by the time we get 10 minutes, 15 minutes to what we supposed to be doing, but now not doing, now I got a whole attitude.
Wow.
So
Okay, so I think you took us to this segment. So this is the take you with me segment. So I'm guessing if you had to pick, is with Sagittarius, would you say they have the greatest ick of any other zodiac sign? Or is there another one?
the Sagittarius to have the greatest ick about them? Say, I'm like Aretha Franklin now. I'll pass. When that lady asked who would she get to play her, and she mentioned some singer, she was like, I'll pass.
I remember that too.
The greatest ick about a Sagittarius, and I'm gonna deal with my godson because that's who I deal with the most.
Okay.
He has a heart of gold.
Mm-hmm. They do have good hearts.
They have a heart of gold, and Libras also have a heart of gold, which takes me back to the statement when I said we can be the very best friend you had, but the worst bitch to get off of you when you cross us wrong. But heart of gold, but they are selfish. So it kind of bumps head a little bit with the heart of gold, and then I'm like, but you're selfish at the same time. So, but yeah, Libras actually ranked number 12 in the
indecisive
really?
chart.
Michael,
Okay, I need to see this. Yeah, I need to see this chart because that's
Michael, if
interesting.
we don't follow each other on Facebook and your name looks familiar, if we don't follow each other, follow me, James Bunton. You will find that's Bunton. I will have the Hello Fall cover art on it. Send me a friend request. We'll get along really good. But that's good to know that we are the last.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Like we are not indecisive at all. And for people to say that, I don't get it.
Right.
Now
right.
Okay. Now tell me what zodiac sign said it so I can put it on my Fighting Friday list.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you said okay, Capricorns. Okay. All Capricorns meet me in the streets after the
Uh-oh. Yo, that's too funny. Yeah, no, I can see how Sagittarius and Libra would not be a good match because I feel like, to me, Sagittarius, now in my opinion, I don't feel like they're indecisive, but what I feel like they are though is they are quick to, almost kind of like a Gemini, where they're quick to change at the drop of a dime. And it's kind of like whatever way they want to blow, you just got to go with it. And if you're not going in that direction, then it's almost like they don't care.
Okay, so it goes full circle. Full circle, Fred. Indecisive up here, undecided down there. They go run into each other somewhere on that road. So they go past each other.
You talking about Libra and Sagittarius?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Okay. So I'm kind of scared to ask this next one, but so this other question I have for you, and this segment is called Redacted. So what is the best or worst experience that you've had with another zodiac sign without mentioning their name? Oh,
without
see, I can.
mentioning the name
Oh yes,
of
without
the
mentioning the name.
person.
Right,
I think we
right.
lagged
So
a little
any,
bit.
you can
Oh,
tell the. Oh, is it caught up now?
yes, it's caught up.
Okay.
Does this
Yeah.
normally happen?
It kind of depends sometimes on the connection. Every now and then, it's no telling. I
Okay.
don't know. It could be on my side.
I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it's not me because I don't want to. Like I say, I want your podcast to go flawless.
Oh no. Hey, no, you are good. You good. We rolling with it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but it's any story that you have about any sign that's good or bad, but just you would say is either the best or maybe the worst, but just without mentioning their name.
The person's name, right?
Right.
Okay. So I know I'm going to have to fight a lot of my family members with this and a lot of my good
Uh-oh.
friends, but
Uh-oh.
Leos.
Oh, okay. Why? How so? What was the situation with them?
Leos think they are the end all be all. Leos, when their season come, and I understand everybody is hype about their season, but Leos, every Leo that I encounter, it's Leo or nothing else to them. And it's like, it's almost like God, everybody else at the bottom. Y'all, like you said, there's some icks. Y'all chill out. We understand this y'all season. We understand we're
Right.
happy for y'all. But y'all can calm all that down. You know, Leos and Libras, I don't know if it's both because we both start with L, but I have to like be around Leos this much and then be like, hey, it was good to hang out. Good to see you.
And
Just
that's
2,
it.
3 minutes, but now we need to, because we're easily bump heads. We will easily bump heads because like I say, I have cousins who are Leos, and I'm like, yeah, I see that call come through. I'm like, okay, let me hit this red button because not today, Satan. Not today. You're not trying to get me caught up.
Not you declining their calls. Okay.
Not today, Satan. You're not trying to get me caught up at all. But
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, but like I say, the experience between, like I say, it's not all Leos, but it's just like I need them to calm down that it's Leo, it's Leo, it's Leo, it's Lions. Okay. We're happy for y'all. We're happy for y'all. I really am. If nobody else, I'm happy that y'all are Leos, y'all are Lions. I'm happy for y'all for them 30 days. But the hype of it is overbearing.
That's okay. So what's really hilarious about that is the next, and now it's pre-recorded, so he won't have a chance to do a rebuttal. But the next episode that I'm dropping next week is Leo. So that's hilarious. The timing.
Wow. Wow, that's hilarious. So he gonna probably rip me up next week. It's okay, but you understand why I'm calling them out. You'll understand why I'm calling them out.
I get it. I mean, because a lot of Leos, they are proud. They are. So
yeah.
So do you have a story, I guess, without getting in trouble with the family members? Is there like a specific story or something that sticks out in your mind? Like, okay, this is why I don't fool with Leos.
If I know I'm a firehead and my temper and my fuse is short, I can't go nowhere with no Leo at all. In my family, we're fighters. I'm not going to go nowhere with you. I got too much to lose to be going somewhere with a Leo. Because you can't help me come. You're not going to help me calm down, and I'm definitely not going to help you calm down. So we can't. Nah, that's not going to happen. No, love them from a distance. Okay. But yeah, give me somebody. Let somebody else do it. Not this Libra.
Okay.
Not this Libra. Not today.
It's nuck if you buck with the Leo. Sound like.
It is. And also with the Libras, we nothing but too. But no, you can't put us together in the same place. It's definitely going to be some smoke in the city.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, all right. That's hilarious to me.
Let me give you. Yeah, before we go any further, let me give you a shout out for doing this because when I first started seeing them, I'm like, Why is he on Libras? And remember, I messaged you. I'm like, not too much on us.
Yep, I do.
Oh, I see what he doing. I see what he doing. Because I'm going to defend my Libras right or wrong. But but I'm just like, I like this. I like it because you're pointing out different aspects of different zodiac signs, and you're not just particularly pointing out one. And you even done your own. But it was one, I forget what sign it was. You were like, I need y'all to just calm down a little bit. And I was just like, oh.
It might have been Leo.
Now you see.
It might, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been.
I need y'all to
go back and look now.
Yeah.
But no, thank you for doing it and for being on. And let's see, we got a couple more comments. So Michael said, have you had an intimate relationship with a Leo that triggered this response, or in general, all Leos? Oh, that's an interesting question.
So, Michael, to answer your question, have I had an intimate relationship with a Leo? That's going to be a buzzer. I refuse to go that route with any Leo. And it's simply based off of the relationship that I have with them. And it's not to say that I don't like Leos. I love them. But again, I always look at my compatibilities or the zodiac sign compatibilities. Libras and Leos is like oil and water. We're not going to mix. Something pop off. We both bowling. You get in our way, you go get hit. So it's just the fact that, and this is a situation that happened maybe elementary school. My cousin, like I say, I have a lot of cousins who are Leos. This is when Montgomery Ward was open. Now,
I remember Montgomery Ward. Yeah.
I know some people are like, what the hell is that? So I'm 47 years old and proud. Just turned 47 on the 18th of this month. So we was at Montgomery Ward, and that's when cassette tapes was out. And my cousin was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to this section. I'm looking at the clothes. Now, we just waiting on our movie to start right next door at Big Town, right? And this is in Mesquite. And I see this Caucasian man come up, and he's like, hey, I need you to come to the office with me. And I'm looking like, for what? My cousin, the Leo, the lion, stole the tape. It was a, what was this tape? I forget the tape. It was, I think, Fat Boys or somebody. Now, this was in the mid to late 80s. And we get in there, and of course, they called in the police on us. And I'm like, okay, oh my God, I'm finna go to jail for something that I didn't do. And that's when I first learned about guilty about association. Leos, I'm not going nowhere with y'all. Period. So from that day, y'all thank my cousin for that. He changed my whole perspective of who y'all are. I'm not going nowhere with y'all. No. No, that's why I say love you, but love you from a distance. I'm not, nah. We can't even go down the stairs with each other and back up.
Oh.
And I know it's going to be some trouble to happen. Nah.
Yeah, Leos are very hot-headed, and they're very. Now, what's funny is, so I have a lot of Leo.
Yeah, just messed it up for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, and Michael said, "I'm that way with Virgo."
And they started looking at you in the podcast like, "I want you to." He said he's that way with Virgos.
Yeah, as far as his relationship goes, I think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said absolutely.
Virgos. I'm telling you, I love Virgos. I love them.
I mean, both of my parents are Virgo. I love like Virgo friends. Now, as far as a relationship, I don't think I could. Well, I guess I've never really tried it technically, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know how that would work because Virgos are so meticulous. I feel like if it would be too much of that, then it would kind of start feeling like nagging to me.
Right.
That's when I would have it.
That's really one of your real eggs right there, right?
Yeah, right.
Check off the list. Moving on. But as far as relationship wise, the most zodiac signs that I have dated, and this is gonna be like, what is all Libras and Virgos?
Really?
I'd rather date another Libra because again, we understand each other.
Okay.
And I'd rather date a Virgo because again, I feel like to me, and this is just my personal opinion, again, they are my most compatible zodiac.
Would be Virgo. Okay. And to me that makes sense. I can see that. And
And
so
especially on the this not PG, is it?
no, you can say
Okay,
whatever.
so especially on the sexual side of things, my compatible sexual partner is a Virgo because both of our sex drives are high.
Oh, okay. Hey, okay.
We get it in.
Okay. Hey, that's
What's up,
okay.
Diggs? How you doing, man?
Hey, yeah, Diggs, BTW7 says, hey, what's up? Thanks for checking out the show, Diggs. Appreciate it. And so Mike said, well, now.
I'm just, keeping it 100.
So, okay, so before we get to, I can't believe the time is like already passed, but before we get to the last segment, so I have I guess a couple of questions, but tagging on to what you just said. So in friendships, relationships, do you feel like you seek out Libras and Virgos, or is it just a coincidence where that just when it goes well, and then maybe you look back in retrospect, be like, oh, see, that's why we clicked.
And see, it never, like, I'm not on this dating app or have a dating list to say you got to be a Libra. Like, I feel like I can, be compatible with anybody based off how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Libras, like I said, we have really big hearts. Like, people tell me all the time, I don't understand how your heart fits inside of your body. Like, I give. I pour into people. I can get along and be compatible with anybody, but can you be the reverse? Can you reciprocate what's given? And that's the clash a lot of time with a lot of zodiac signs. When I see, oh, this person is a user, or this person, and it's not like I'm looking for different things to say, oh no, we can't be friends, or we can't be lovers, or we can't date. It's the fact that my energy attracts what I'm attracted to. So it's gonna always come to me full force without me trying so hard. That energy comes to me because they feel it and they're getting it and they seeing it and feeling it. So they were like, oh, and when people ask me a lot of time, what's your sign? Before I said, oh, you're a Libra, and I'm like, wow.
Oh, they just know.
They know. Or if they don't get Libra, they right there close.
Oh, one of the signs. Right. Okay.
The two signs, the sign before me and the sign after me. So, but they're very close.
Okay. Wow, that's what's up. Okay. So what would you say? I guess before we do this last segment here, what would be that thing, in your opinion, that may turn people off about Libras? So
the fact that you can't control us, that's a no.
Oh,
and most people, when they like, I've cut so many people off this past year in 2023 because you can't control me. First of all, I'm a grown ass man. Not only am I a grown ass man, I'm a well educated man, and not only am I a well educated man, I'm just a man in general. You can't control me. You can't run me. And because things don't go your way, no, it's not going to change my mind because, you want to throw a tantrum, or I'm being this, this person, that whatever you want to call me. Hey,
right.
It is what it is, but we are very strong-minded people.
Yeah, I agree. And I do. That's one thing that I'll say, and I know this is an conversation, but that's one thing that I really respect about a Libra, because I think on the surface, and not like I've never thought of Libra as like a pushover or nothing like that, but kind of how Michael said earlier, like people pleasers. But when them scales start, I mean, Libra is a sign, I think, that a lot of people underestimate when it comes to being done wrong, being able to cut people off, because I
cut you off, and I'm talking about you never existed.
I think that whole cutoff piece too is a little bit of an air sign trait, Because I feel like all three of us have that, like
Right.
Aquarius, Gemini, and um, and Libra too.
Right.
I think with Gemini, they're the most emotional of the three. So sometimes I feel like if a Gemini is really emotionally invested in something, they might not be as quick to cut off because I feel like they want to feel like they have the upper hand or the last word. Um, so they may not cut you off, but an Aquarius and a Libra, we don't give
Man,
a
I'm
damn
telling you,
about you having
I
no
would tell
last
you,
word.
I would tell you, I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. If you want these hands, just say so. But I'm
Right.
not going to argue back and forth with you about nothing. Like,
Yeah.
and let me clear some things up before we go to the last segment. When I say cut off, depending on what happened, when I say that one time, like you got one time to hurt me badly, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get a second chance. I've been hurt to where, like I say, we're still cool, but not as cool as we used to be. I still got your
Yeah,
number. If
it's
I
not the
text you
same.
or you
Yeah.
text me, I
Mm-hmm.
will respond. But on that talking every day, seeing each other hanging out, no,
Yeah, that's a
no.
no. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. That's totally understandable, I think.
Right,
Yeah. And I would be pretty much the same way too. And we
right.
got let's see, one other comment that came in. And this is from Eddie. He says the mask is awesome. Oh, thank you.
It is. I like it.
I appreciate it. I had to find something. I'm like, okay, what can I keep on the whole show? And I can talk and people can still understand me.
And
And
breathe at the same time.
right, and breathe. So I was like, okay, this one wins. I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so this last segment that we're doing is called Dead in the Water. And so how this will work is it'll be a series of 5 this or that questions. And instead of you telling me the thing that you like the most or the thing that you would keep, you'll actually tell me the one that you'll throw back in the water or the one
Okay.
that you don't like. Um, so let's see. This first one that I have up here is movies. So I saw that you had posted something about this. Well, one of these movies. So I'm curious to see which one you would throw away out of the two. So Predator or Alien, out of those two movies, which one has to go?
Oh my God. Okay. It would definitely be Alien. Yeah. Throw that
Okay.
back in the water. Oh,
Okay. You get rid of Alien. Okay.
yeah.
I probably would get rid of Alien too out of those two, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Predator
I can
just,
see that.
I'm not going, yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic. I mean, they both, I guess, technically are classics, but yeah, I love Predator. Okay. When it comes to food, grilled or fried, and this could be anything. It could be you know, like
Because
fish or
my
something
first
like
time with chicken.
that.
Definitely like, if you talking about fried chicken or grilled chicken? Yeah, so any food, grilled or fried.
Right. Any food.
Mm, I would definitely throw grill back in the water.
Throw the grill. Okay.
Even though I
Hey,
need to be eating more grilled food, but
you and me both. Grill goes away. Okay. All right. So this next one, happy hour or Sunday fun day. So when I say happy hour, I mean like more of a weekday happy hour vibe versus weekend Sunday fun day.
I would say happy hour. Throw that in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Throw that one away. All right. All right. Between these two, fire or ice, which one you okay? I figure I do which one you gonna say here. Yes.
Throw that fire away. Love your deltas, but yeah,
Yeah, sorry, Deltas, but
yeah.
yeah.
Love your
So
deltas. Yeah. Ice all day long.
uh I love it, love it. Okay, and last one. Now this is a music question. So between these two 90s groups, a tribe called Quest or Naughty by Nature, who are you throwing away?
Oh, you're wrong for this. Oh, you're wrong for this. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my God. All right. Not about nature.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe I
Hey.
love both, but yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I love
My
both of them too.
best, I'll rock them all day long.
Yeah. They got some like hits that you can just
Yeah.
let it play. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this was fun though. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
oh, thank you. Yes, I had a great time. So yeah, so thank you again, James, for being on. Make sure again, I'm gonna flash this up so everybody can see it. Y'all follow James on Instagram, a distinguished gentleman 1906, or on TikTok at JRB 1906. But again, thank you for joining me, James, and repping for the Libras. And thanks everyone for tuning in, for watching. If you're still watching at this point, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me on YouTube if you have not already done so. And wait, Michael said what?
What?
So I'm curious. Maybe it was one of the
It must
choices.
be the last question.
Was it the maybe it was the last question, the naughty by nature
Right.
and a tribe? Yeah, I mean,
Which one was it, Mike?
maybe he would have said a tribe called Quest. I out of the two, I would throw away naughty by nature too on that one.
It was a hard decision because I like them both, but I'm gonna rock Tribe Called Quest like any moment.
Okay. And see, now I love like Naughty by Nature had like what OPP. Well, that's probably like my favorite one. And then they had some other songs
How old were
like
you
You
when that
Feel
song
Me
was
Flow.
out?
How old was I when that song was out? I was when OPP.
Or
I
what
ain't had no
grade were you
business.
in?
No business listening to it. I'll say that because I was probably like 7 when that song came out.
Oh, I was in 7th grade when that dropped.
7th grade.
Yeah, I was in the
You were
7th grade when
7.
it came out.
Hey, he said you threw away Naughty by Nature. Okay, so you would have kept Naughty by Nature then. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And it sounds like maybe Eddie would have too. He says
He's talking about not Trench. And Trench
No,
was
he said
everybody.
not Trench. Yeah, he was like the most like rowdy one in the group.
Right.
But what was his name? It was a KG, I think. He was kind of like the brains of the group because he produced a lot of the songs and stuff like that. So I love both of them. I think they both are great groups.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Hey, well, yes, this has been great, James. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And until next week, peace.
Peace.
All right.